Oh yeah, I wish I had much more money, and sometimes I think that I'm ready to work a little bit more. Yeah, not like every day because I have my regular job, but maybe just once or okay, like twice a week, alright? So maybe I could. And what is called? Oh, a side job. I definitely need to find some new ways to make extra cash today. Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Ari and welcome back on this YouTube channel directed by Ari. So today I'd like to talk with you about some different and cool ways how to make money in 2022. Watch this video until the end and you will know at least 4 new flexible jobs and how much money you can make with these jobs in 2022. Let's start, guys. If you guys can read this text and understand what I'm saying right now, congratulations, you can make some money. And I'm talking about your language that I'm still learning because I wasn't born in the USA. For example, people like me need this service very much, and I used to go to the community college for 6 months when I was learning English with many different people. It was an interesting and unusual experience for me, but there were more than 20 people in the classroom that made the education process a little bit difficult because we had just 2 hours per day, and some people spoke Spanish between them, so I would probably prefer to learn English by myself with a teacher. And also I know some people who really need to improve their skills in English, and I wish I could teach people speaking as a fluent, but I've been living in the USA for 3 years, so this side job isn't for me yet, but you guys definitely need to take a look on it. And of course there are some of requirements that you will need if you're going to make it very professional, and so any places would ask for a degree, of course, but we're talking about a side job, little hustle at the end of the day, so you don't need to jump to this very deep and make an education program for like 5 years or something like this, because sometimes people need just someone to speak with by the phone, so this is not like a traditional education that requires much more things. Whole? Well, this is the website called Well English that Chinese people find very helpful, and you have to be a native speaker of the USA, UK and Canada, Australia or New Zealand. So you guys can make some money online enjoying the schedule, and as long as you have the internet connection you can work from anywhere in the world, which is really cool. During my little trip around Asia when I spent 3 months, I've met some people who were teaching English online, and guys, they were busy enough to make some really cool money, and also they were able to travel around Asia where life expenses is much more less than, for example, here in the USA. So guys, we definitely need to take a look on it. Alright, another way how to make some money online is Headhunter, and you don't need to collect any heads, but I like what it's called because you will need to hunt for some talents for an open role in a company, for example. The reason why you need to take a look on it because many companies and entrepreneurs need this service right now. If you've done your job very successfully, some companies can pay you between 25 and even 33% of a hired candidate's annual base salary, and it should be very good money if you find someone like Elon Musk. So headhunters are people who do this kind of job, which is helping other people find jobs. And this is your job as well, because you're gonna be somewhere, between these people. And if you think like it's a bit weird to be like a third-party person, like why does this system need this guy, which would be you, right? But unlike those companies, this is not so easy to find a good talent, and the company can just, go on streets and start looking for someone to hire.
This guy. Let's get it.
And let me tell you a story. For example, I run a video production that works in Los Angeles and here in Miami. And let me describe how the process usually looks like. So when we get a client and start pre-production, we also need to choose or find the people that we'll be working with. So most of the guys could be freelancers, and when we finish the shooting, all the footage uploads on Google Drive and sends to the editor. Sometimes we need a very specific person who can do this kind of job. And as an example, let me just show this music video. Our client asked our company to get some special effects graphics and exactly this kind of transition that you're watching right now, like some boxes that fold, right? We were happy because we knew all the tools to make this type of editing done, but in another case we will need to find another editor who can help us with this project. And sometimes it's really hard because I know like many people, talented people who never upload their work on social media for some reasons, and they have, you know, very difficult names on it. So sometimes it's really almost impossible to find them on social media using traditional hashtags tasks like editing, editors or something like that. So if you know where to find these guys and how to contact them, this is very great. And I meant that if you are ever find your ex-girlfriend, new boyfriend or girlfriend, you probably know something more, right? And you're a natural spy, so it should be very easy for you. Alright, the next one should be very fun for those people who love animals.
But if you don't, get off from the channel because we love animals.
So instead of those two jobs that we talked about with you early, this one is more physical and it will need you to go somewhere outside and even go to a certain place to do it. However, if you love animals, this is a great opportunity to walk and play and just have, some fun with dogs in your city. The cool thing is that you can make around $1,000 per month if you know a few people in your area, that have some dogs and cats and, all these animals. Let's check this website, rover.com, where people is looking for a person who will be sitting or walking with these animals. You can also have your own pet and find someone who will care about it for a couple of more days. And as you see, people are ready to pay, some really cool money. So if you feel like you're alone or bored, probably this is a great opportunity to add some colors in your life. Play with an animal, have fun and get paid. And this side job is very flexible, and the cool thing is that you can do some other stuff while you're doing, the dog sitting. Yeah, we all know this kind of pictures, where someone just took too much responsibility and looks so wild with all these animals of different size. But what I really love about this website is that you can choose an animal size. If you, for example, don't feel, very comfortable with a very big dog or even with a small one.
Because it looks more like a cat, right?
Alright guys, before I'll share with you the last way to make money in 2022, I really want to talk about another opportunities in our life. The funny thing is that you can make some money using old school tools such as YouTube or Instagram. And why it's funny? Well, because this is what all people are saying right now. Yes, I know that every person tells you how cool to have a YouTube channel or make some money with affiliate marketing or even with investing and all this stuff, right? And yes, it still works even in 2022. And for example, I started this YouTube channel just to see how it will go and also just to improve my language. Yeah, probably very soon I will make some money by teaching people online. I also have another channel with Russian speaking people because I'm fluent in Russia, and I was almost about to quit from this channel because I had just 5,000 subscribers and I didn't have much views, unfortunately. But one day an IT company asked me to make an ad for my next YouTube video where I can tell about the company and inspire some people to use their service, and I was paid. It wasn't like very big money, but it was a bit more than my 3 months of YouTube income, which is crazy for me. And this day I just, realized,
well, this is how I'm gonna be rich.
But right guys, as you understand, unlike these side jobs, all the things on social media needs much more time, and this is a long-term investing. Yes, it takes all your time at the beginning and when everything start working finally, and you just can't stop because you're gonna lose what you just have done. Anyway, my message here is to think about the future. I know how cool to get easy and fast money, and you can even spend them, in the same day when you just got them, which is not very cool. But if you're thinking about tomorrow or like next week or even a year, so probably you can plan your life better. And instead of spending your time on a side job trying to make easy and fast money, probably would be better to start doing something today that will make some money tomorrow, like your personal brand, selling your knowledge, or even a business that helps, thousands of people. But if you're still trying to figure out how and where to start, just wanted to remind you to subscribe on this YouTube channel because we usually talk about freelancing here. And let's jump in the next way to make money in 2022. Delivery companies are still very popular, and if you ever try to use some of these services, you probably know what I'm meaning right now. You just get home from your job and you feel bored and hungry, so the idea is to cook a meal for the evening. It just makes you super crazy, and this is what delivery companies love about people.
Because it's a human nature.
So I used to work for Postmates and Grubhub to make some extra money when I had free time back in 2020. You could even work much more time, like a regular job, 9 to 5 with a comfortable schedule. all, and of course get much more money, because usually the delivery companies pay you some bonuses if you make enough deliveries. And I know that some people still think that this kind of job doesn't make them very happy unless they know how much money they can get, as well as how easy this work is. And for example, what I really love is that you can change your calendar, work like every day or just 2 times a week or even just once a week. If you have some meetings or just a window between some things that you need to do, so you can spend this time on delivery around the city and get paid for this job. Also, many companies give you an opportunity to use a bike or a scooter instead of car, which is great if you're a student and need some extra cash. And yeah, the larger the grocery order, the more you're paid. And sometimes you can transfer your money like immediately when you just done your work. So I would say this is one of the best side job in 2022 that does require anything but your time and any vehicle. Alright guys, that's it for today, and now you know at least 4 different ways how to make some money in 2022, and I hope that this year will be really amazing. So subscribe to my YouTube channel if you really enjoyed watching this video, and put a thumbs up because it really helps for the YouTube algorithms. Like I told you, I just started this YouTube channel to improve my English, to make some money in the future, and to see how just works, because everybody tells me like, hey, you can start a YouTube channel, so this is what I did. Alright, we will see how it works. So I'll see you next time guys. Всем пока. That's me, and I'll see you around, and everybody, goodbye.